Don't scroll. Give me 10 seconds. Let me ask you something. Honestly, are you proud of where you are right now, or are you still telling yourself, I'll start tomorrow? Be real with me. Do you know what you need to do, but you keep avoiding it? How many times have you promised yourself you'll change, then did nothing? And here's the scary question. If 2026 shows up and you're still in the same place, what excuse will you use then? Now do this. Comment one word right now. Execute. If you're serious, or letter if you're not. And if you typed execute, stay till the end, because I'm about to show you how to stop wasting time and start moving for real. 2026 is not a monster. It is just a date. But listen, for most people, it will feel like a monster because it will expose the truth they kept hiding, the truth they kept delaying. Listen, time is coming, and it does not care how you feel. It does not care about your mood. It does not care about your one day. It only cares about results. And here's the scary part. Most people will live the same year again. Same habits, same excuses, same problems, different calendar, same life. And then they will look up and ask, where did my life go? Listen, standing still is not safe. Standing still is not neutral. Standing still is expensive. It charges you interest. Every day you delay, the price goes up. Not in money first, in you, in your confidence, in your energy, in your self-respect, in your future. Let me simplify it. If you do not change your life on purpose, a life will change it for you. And you will not like the way it changes. Now, you might be thinking, yeah, but I'm tired? Yeah, but I'm busy? Yeah, but I had a rough year. I get it. I really do. But listen, to everyone has a reason. Only a few have results, and you are not here to feel good for 5 minutes. You are here to wake up, because the world is moving fast. Jobs are changing. Money is changing. Skills are changing. Attention is getting stolen. People are getting weaker, and the weak get crushed, not because life is evil, because life is honest. Here's the truth. You don't need perfect conditions. You need a decision. You don't need a miracle. You need movement. You don't need motivation. You need a standard. A rule you do not break, even when you feel low, especially when you feel low. Listen, I want you to feel something right now. Not hype. Not fake energy. I want you to feel fear. Good fear. Clean fear. The kind that wakes you up. Because if you keep living the same way, you already know the ending. Same bills. Same stress. Same phone in your hand at 2 a.m. Same I should have. Same regret. And regret is heavy. Regret is quiet. Regret does not scream. It just sits on your chest at night, and it makes you stare at the ceiling, thinking about the version of you that you never became. Let that hit. Oh, now listen again. That fear, it can either freeze you or forge you. Your choice. Because courage is not loud. Courage is not a speech. Courage is a small action when nobody is clapping. Courage is you doing what you said you would do, even when nobody is watching. Now, before we go any further, I want you to promise yourself something. Not to me. To you, say this in your head. I will not waste my life. Not again. I will not waste my life. Or one more time. I will not waste my life. Good. Now let's build you. Not in a cute way, in a real way. Brick by brick. Because you don't rise by hope alone. You rise by habits. You rise by standards. You rise by execution. Listen. You are leaking power every day. Your attention leaks. Your energy leaks. Your money leaks. Your confidence leaks. And you keep trying to push harder. But you're pushing with holes in your bucket. So you feel busy, but you don't feel proud. You feel tired, but you're not satisfied. You are moving, but you are not climbing. Here's the truth. A lot of you are not lazy. You are distracted. A lot of you are not dumb. You are overloaded. A lot of you are not weak. You are just untrained. And training starts today, not January 1, not Monday. Today. Listen, first fix your inner voice, because your life follows your words, not your wishes. Most people wake up, and the first thing they do is grab the phone. They let the world enter their brain before they even stand up. News, drama, other people's lives, other people's wins, other people's bodies, other people's money. And then they wonder why they feel small. Listen, you were not born to be a spectator. You were born to build. So tomorrow morning, before your phone, before any screen, you set the tone. You, not the internet. You say, I'm responsible. They did this to me. Not life is unfair. Not I got unlucky. I'm responsible. Listen, responsibility is not a burden. It is power. It is the key. The moment you blame, you give away the keys. The moment you own it, you get the keys back. Let me simplify it. Victims wait. Builders move. Victims complain. Builders train. Victims scroll. Builders study. Victims hope. Builders execute. Listen, you are not your past. You are not your worst day. You are not your mistakes, but you are your next action. That's the truth. Now, second fix your focus, because attention is currency. And most people are broke. They can't focus for 10 minutes. They start something, then they check a message, then they open an app, then they bounce to a video, then they forget why they started. And they call that day. Listen, a distracted life becomes a small life. A focused life becomes a strong life. You want to win? Become the laser, not the light bulb. A light bulb wastes power everywhere. A laser puts power in one line and cuts steel. Be the laser. Here's the truth. You don't need more time. You need less noise. So today, pick one target, one skill, one project, one mission, and protect it. Protect it like it's your child, because it is your future. Listen, turn off the nonsense, mute the chaos, block the apps, unfollow the poison. You are not missing out. You are escaping a trap. Let me simplify it. If it steals your focus, it steals your life. Now, third, fix your emotions, because the future rewards calm, not panic, and most people are slaves to feelings. Traffic makes them mad. One rude comment ruins their day. One mistake makes them quit. Listen, between what happens and what you do, there is a space, and that space is your freedom. That pause is where winners live. So train the pause. Practice it. When you feel anger, pause. Breathe. When you feel fear, pause. Breathe. When you feel doubt, pause. Breathe. Then decide, not react. Decide, listen. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be consistent. Perfection is a lie that keeps you still. Consistency is a truth that moves you forward. You missed a day. Okay. Do not miss two. You messed up? Okay. Learn, adjust, move. Listen, your emotions are real, but they are not your boss. Now, fourth, fix your body, because your body is the engine. A tired engine cannot win races. And some of you want big dreams with a weak body. That's not how it works. Let me simplify it. You can't build a strong life on a broken body. Listen, sleep is not laziness. Sleep is fuel. Food is not just taste. Food is fuel. Exercise is not just looks. Exercise is discipline. And discipline is identity. So you start small. Walk. Push-ups, water, early bedtime, less sugar, less junk, more sunlight, more movement. And listen, if you are ignoring warning signs, stop. Your body talks. You must listen, because when the engine dies, the mission dies with it. Here's a reset line. Listen. I'm not saying be obsessed. I'm saying be alive. Now, fifth, fix a discipline, because motivation is a liar. Motivation comes and goes. It's like weather. Discipline is a system. Discipline is a promise. Discipline is doing it even when you don't feel like it. Listen, your life is the sum of your daily choices, not your big plans, not your big talks, daily choices. If you want to see your future, look at what you do today. Today, not tomorrow. Today, let me simplify it. You don't drift to success. You drift to average. You drift to regret. So stop drifting. Pick one habit. One. Make it so small you can't fail. 10 pages. 10 minutes. One workout. 1 hour of skill. One clean meal. Then stack it day by day. Water cuts rock. Not by power, by patience. Listen, discipline creates freedom. Money discipline, less stress. Health discipline, time more energy. Skill discipline, better options. So stop calling discipline a cage. It's a key. Now, 6, fix your circle, your people, because your environment is a mirror. If everyone around you is soft, you will get soft. If everyone around you is negative, you will get negative. If everyone around you is hungry, you will get hungry. Listen, audit your circle. Who pushes you? Who drains you? Who makes you lazy? Who makes you doubt? And listen, you don't need to be rude. Just be smart. Be protective. You are a seed. If you stay in toxic soil, you won't grow. Change the soil, change the room. Change the inputs. Books, podcasts, mentors. Clean voices, even if you never meet them. Let me simplify it. If you want a different life, you need a different room. Now, 7th, fix your money brain. Because money is not just money. Money is choices. Money is time. Money is freedom. And a lot of people are bleeding without seeing the cut. Subscriptions, fast food impulse buys, small leaks every day. Then they say, life is expensive. Listen, life is expensive when you are careless. So face the numbers. Track your spending.
Write it down.
Not to punish yourself. To wake yourself up. Budgeting is not restriction, it's control. Listen and don't just save. Build value. Build skills. Build income. Because inflation doesn't care about your feelings. Debt also doesn't care. Debt is a chain. Break the chain. Start with one. Small win. Then another. Momentum. Listen, I'm not telling you to be rich tomorrow. I'm telling you to be smarter today. Now, 8th, fix is skills, because the market pays for value, not effort. And the world is changing. Tools are changing. AI is here. And you can fear it or you can learn it. Here's the truth. Fear is expensive. Learning is power. So become fluent. not obsessed fluent. Use tools to work smarter, but also double down on what machines can't replace. Leadership, calm under pressure, real communication, deep focus, creative thinking, human courage. Listen, learn something daily, one small lesson, one new idea, one new step, because 1% daily turns you into a new person. And that new person has new options. Now, ninth fix, vision. Because without a target, you just run in circles. You work, but you don't know why. You hustle, but you don't know where. Listen, write your vision. Simple, not fancy. Where do you want to be in 12 months, in 24 months? What does your day look like? What does your body feel like? What does your bank account look like? What do your mornings look like? Who is next to you? Who is not next to you? Listen, clarity makes life lighter. Because when you know what you want, no becomes easy. Distractions become obvious. You stop wasting time. You stop chasing shiny things. You stop living other people's dreams. Let me simplify it. No vision adrift. Vision tech direction. Now, 10th fix, the execution. This is the one, this is the killer. This is where most people die. Not in the body. In the mind, they plan, they read, they watch, they research, they talk, they wait. And the waiting becomes a lifestyle. Listen, ideas are cheap. Execution is priceless. A notebook full of plans means nothing if your life stays the same. So here is the rule. You act first, then you feel ready later. Because you will never feel ready. You will feel scared. You will feel doubt. You will feel shaky. Good, do it anyway. Let me simplify it. Action creates confidence. Confidence does not create action. Now I promise you a personal story. Here it is. A few years back, I had a night I still remember. It was late. I was sitting alone. Phone in my hand. Screen bright. Room dark. I told myself, I'll start tomorrow. I said it like a prayer. But it was not a prayer. It was a lie. I felt that ugly mix of hope and shame. Hope that life would change, a shame that I wasn't changing it. Then I looked at the time. 20:17 a.m. and I thought, if I keep doing this, I will wake up at 35 or 40 and nothing will be different. Just older, just tired, just bitter. And I felt fear, real fear. Not movie fear, life fear. The fear of wasting a gift. Because life is a gift. Breath is a gift. Another morning is a gift. And I felt gratitude, and then I felt anger at myself. Clean anger, the kind that says enough. So I stood up, right there. Not after a big plan, not after a perfect playlist. I stood up. I wrote one goal on paper. One. I picked one habit. One. I did it for 10 minutes. That's it. 10. Then I went to sleep. And the next day I did it again. And something changed. Not outside first. Inside. I started trusting myself again. That's the real win. Listen, you don't need to flip your whole life in one day. You need to stop lying to yourself. You need to do one honest thing today, then repeat. Now let's agitate, because you need to see it. If you do nothing, 2026 will still come. And your life will still be your life. Your problems will still be there. But worse, because now you can't say, I'm young. But now you can't say, I have time. Now you can't say, I'll do it next year. Listen, time does not pause. So if you do nothing, you are choosing version 1. The version that scrolls, the version that complains, the version that blames, the version that says maybe, and maybe kills dreams. Now, solution, version 2, the version that gets quiet, the version that tells the truth, the version that stops negotiating, the version that acts even with fear, even with doubt, even with shaking hands. Listen, this is what you do after this video, not tomorrow. After this, you take a pen, you write the 10 fixes. 1, control your inner voice. 2, protect your focus. 3, master your response. 4, build your body. 5, forge discipline. 6, audit your circle. 7, face your money. 8, stack skills. 9, write your vision. 10, execute daily. Then you pick OE. Only one, and you do it for 20 minutes today, not to be perfect. To be good. Listen, your life is not changed by big speeches. Your life is changed by small actions. Don't every day. And yes, some days will be hard. You will feel doubt. You will feel fear. Good. That means you are alive. That means you are stepping out of comfort. And comfort is a sweet prison. Now, here's the hope, the quiet hope. If you do the work, little by little, you will start to feel something you forgot. Pride, not ego. Pride, the calm joy of knowing, I kept my word today. That joy is quiet, but it's strong and it grows. And one day you will look back and you will feel gratitude, not because life was easy, but because you became strong. And you will thank God for the pain that pushed you, for the lessons that shaped you, for the wake-up call that saved you. Listen, you don't need to be special. You need to be serious. You don't need luck. You need standards. You don't need perfect. You need progress. Now, CTA time. If you are serious, comment one word you execute. Comment it like a promise. Then follow this channel and DM me the words you execute with your one habit for today. One habit. just one. And if you want accountability, hit the link in the description and join the team, because doing it alone is hard. Doing it with a tribe is war level focus. Now, last reset. Listen, 2026 is coming, but you're not scared. You're ready because you're moving, because you're building, because you're done negotiating. Remember this line: standing still is expensive. Standing still is dangerous. Standing still is a choice. So choose, move, build, execute. Now say these to yourself quietly right now. I don't wait. I don't beg. I don't drift. I execute.